Hi everybody, Mia here, and I am actually on day 2 of my latest juice fast. I started it yesterday without letting you guys know about it. Actually, I kind of let you know I was going to start it, so this juice fast is going to be approximately 21 days. Second day, and I already feel super awesome. I was feeling really sluggish, really awful. Slow. I felt like a big water balloon, and I was retaining a lot of water. I lost 6 pounds. I just started the juice fast last night with my first huge green juice. I had a green juice for breakfast this morning, and I had a carrot orange. And already I've lost 6 pounds of water weight, so that's feeling really great. So I knew I had gained a little bit of weight, not a whole lot, but I knew it was water weight. I knew it! And it makes me really happy too that it is. Anyways, today Rob went to work and he came home and he said, "Wow, you already look a little skinnier." And he's the guy who would know, so I know that's true, and that's really cool. Also, if some of you are curious as to why, look at some of my older videos. There's lots of information in there as to why I regularly do juice fasts. And I need this in order to keep myself well because I have an undiagnosed chronic condition of some kind which manifests itself in many symptoms. Anyways, on with the reason for this video. The other reason is I had a good question today and it really made me think. The question was, how do you prepare for a juice fast? The first time I did a juice fast, I didn't even really prepare. I watched the movie, I saw what they were doing, I looked at the recipe on the movie, and I said, I'm going to try this. So I start a juice fast today because I've put on a lot. This is me in my standard fat people attire. That is weird. This is drinkable. It's not good, but whoa. I'll get used to this. I really didn't prepare very much. However, there is a way to prepare if you do want to prepare, and I do recommend that somebody that's really, really, really toxic might want to prepare. So you can just dive right in, but if you've been consuming a high amount of junk food, caffeine, etc., you know, all of those bad things, and you want to be cautious, you can choose to go into it a bit slower. One option is to take some psyllium husk and bentonite clay. The psyllium husk flushes your digestive system, and the clay is said to absorb toxins from your system. You can find instructions for both of these with a quick search on the internet. I'm not going to go into all that because it's really easy to find the information on what that is and what it does for you. Psyllium husk is spelled P-S-Y-L-L-I-U-M, husk. Psyllium husk. And bentonite clay is spelled B-E-N-T-O-N-I-T-E. Bentonite clay. Today's words are psyllium husk and bentonite clay. Anyways, if you'd like to start slow, you may begin with maybe a banana, spinach, and fruit smoothies. Maybe replace a meal a day and cut out all of the meat, dairy, eggs, all of the animal products from your diet right away. Just kind of go slow, gradually add more smoothies and less food, and then less smoothies and start in on juice. Kind of start... I'm sorry, my computer chair is a ball, a bouncy ball. And so every now and then you're going to see me bouncing up and down on my bouncy ball. Slow is the key if you're extremely toxic, like I said before, but hardly ever necessary. Honestly, you can dive right in. Most people do. Out of the hundreds and hundreds of people I've talked to on Juicing for the Win on Facebook, I've only had a few people say that detox symptoms were so strong that they actually got sick and threw up a few times. I myself was very toxic though when I started my first juice fast, I'd eaten a lot of junk food for a long time. I smoked. I drank alcohol. I was addicted to espressos and energy drinks. So I was, sedentary for a long time too. So I was super, super toxic. And I had fairly mild detox symptoms. I did get a headache. I felt kind of dizzy, I felt pretty crappy actually. But I didn't feel so bad that I was, sick and lethargic really. Again, you can go back to my first juice fast. You can go through the whole thing and watch it and see what my detox symptoms were and how everything went. I just started right up on the juice. I didn't prepare at all, so that's how I did it. It wasn't too bad for me. So I recommend you to use your best judgment. Maybe just give it a try and adjust from there if you have any trouble. Most people do absolutely fine though. There's really nothing to fear but fear itself on most cases. So that's a question that I wanted to answer for you today. If you are worried about preparing for it and you are scared of the detox symptoms, yes, there are going to be detox symptoms. They might start right away the first day or the second day. Usually it's day 3 to day 6 where you have your worst detox symptoms. I've heard of some people going 10 days, and I've actually gone more on some of my juice fasts. Like I said before in other videos, I've done a lot of juice fasts. They've all been different, and detox is always different. Sometimes I've gone into detox symptoms later in the juice fast and ended up getting, sick in my lungs and stuff. I had a lot of repair to do from a lifetime of smoking. I'm 45 years old. I quit smoking when I was about 40, and I smoked my entire life. It was ridiculous. So take those factors into consideration, and if you feel like you need to prepare for it, by all means, go ahead. And if you want to be safer than sorry, go ahead and prepare for it. Anyways, day 2 of my most current juice fast. Plan on going for approximately 21 days, and I'm very excited once again for this juice fast. The difference between yesterday and today is day and night. I really should have recorded yesterday so that I could have shown you. I was very lethargic. I was felt like I was in a very bad mood. I lacked the twinkle in my eye and the energy that I have today. And I'm very happy that I made this decision to go into a juice fast again, because like I said, I have a chronic condition. It doesn't go away. It gets controlled with my juicing, and thank goodness for that. If I had never discovered it, I don't know where I would be today. I was 245 pounds. One more thing I want to throw into this video is I want to make sure to define the difference between juicing and smoothies. Juice and a smoothie are two completely different things. I don't want anybody to think that I think smoothies are evil. They're not. They're very good for you. Anytime you can infuse your system with a huge amount of raw fruits and vegetables, I really recommend it. But the thing about juicing that's good, and particularly juice fasting, which is good, is you're able to eat or ingest huge amounts of fruits and vegetables at a time, which makes for a lot of vitamins and minerals. I prefer juice fasting over smoothie fasting. But the difference between juice and smoothie is juice is pure liquid with the pulp removed. It's been put through a juicing machine, and the pulp is removed and discarded, and the liquid juice is drank. So the difference is that smoothies are just fruit or vegetable that's been mixed up. Even if they're mixed up to a liquefied state, that is not juice. That is not juice. That is a smoothie. And when your body is ingesting pulp, it's not a bad thing. It's very good for you. But when you're ingesting pulp, you're making your digestive system keep working. Now when you're juice fasting, you're stopping your digestive system, and it's going into sort of a hibernation mode. And basically your body takes a lot of energy to power your digestive system. And when you do give your digestive system a rest, it allows all of that energy that usually goes towards digesting your food to repairing your body and detoxing it. And it's really a great thing. And so it gives you this super capacity to heal. And that is a really good thing for people like me that are sick. So that is one of the major differences between juicing and drinking smoothies. Also with smoothies, you've got the pulp in there, so you can't ingest as huge of an amount of fruits and vegetables. So I don't want people to think that I'm saying that, having smoothies is bad. It's just you can't possibly ingest as much vitamins and minerals as you can when you're juicing. And so I favor juicing myself, and juicing is a great way for me to do a lot of things, including controlling my appetite and decreasing my appetite and resetting my metabolism. So that's all I wanted to say today. And I just want you to believe in yourself and love yourself and do great things for yourself. Juicing really works, and if I'm doing it, you can too.